This is GRTV telling you what games to look for in February. First out is S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Call of Pripiyat, I believe it's called. It's the second expansion, second continuation of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R franchise from GSC Game World. And you can expect more radioactive stuff going on and brown environments, really brown stuff, brown environments. But overall, a game that's really a lot of people are really taking a liking to the S.T.A.L.K.E.R brand of game. It's a different style of FPS, and that's something to look for. Second game, Star Trek Online. Trekkies, I don't have to tell Trekkies to look for this game. They've probably been longing for it for a very long time. It's from Cryptic Studios that made Champions Online. And it features, it's actually the first MMO to feature both ground combat and ground typical MMO style missions, as well as space missions where you command a ship. BioShock 2, I'm looking forward to this game immensely. We get to go back down to Rapture, and this time we are the prototype Big Daddy, and the big sisters are out to get us, which is kind of scary because they're really fast and dangerous, and they don't like it when you play with their little sisters. So BioShock 2 looks like an awesome game, and it's going to feature multiplayer as well, so that's something to look for. Dante's Inferno. I think I've made fun of this game more than once because it's a rather weird idea to make a game about the Divine Comedy. But nonetheless, Visceral Games are very talented, and you know, you might dismiss it as a God of War clone, but God of War is a tremendous game, and if it takes some of that greatness, it's going to be a great game. So I'm looking forward to Dante's Inferno, and it's launching this February. Super Monkey Ball Step and Roll. The monkeys are trapped in balls once again, and you're not supposed to save them. You're supposed to run them for different labyrinths and mini games and stuff like that. And Step and Roll, the major new thing is that it supports the Wii balance board, so you will be balancing your monkey balls with your feet and your hips and your head. Aliens vs Predator. SEGA and Rebellion are back with another outing in the series that's been on hiatus for quite a while. The classical trinity of man or marine versus predator and alien gets another go, and it's going to be interesting to see what Rebellion does with the franchise that really launched them as a game developer way back in the 90s. Another big title is Heavy Rain, the PlayStation 3 exclusive from Quantic Dream, one of my most anticipated titles. Basically a murder story, but an adventure with emphasis on story and about experience rather than perhaps combat or you know, the other staples of video game adventures. It's definitely a game that if you want something a little bit different from your video gaming, you should look into this one. Another PS3 exclusive that launches in February is White Knight Chronicles. It actually launched more than a year ago in Japan, and it's finally coming to Europe. And Level 5 are just awesome RPG makers, so I'm expecting a lot of good things. It's been flying a little bit under the radar because it's taken so long, and there is another big RPG coming out like 1.5 weeks afterwards called Final Fantasy 13. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see what White Knight Chronicle brings to the table. And finally, Sonic is back, and he's got all kinds of friends with him from different SEGA games. Sonic and SEGA All-Stars Racing is obviously a Mario Kart clone, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, and hopefully it will live up to some of the gameplay antics that you can expect from a Mario Kart game. I'm looking forward to playing Ryo Hazuki again. It's been a while, so that's it for the month of February, and be back next month to check out what games to look forward to in March.